Podcast 25, Week 27. Welcome to the podcast, Your Pregnancy Week by Week. This podcast covers the 40 weeks of pregnancy in 38 segments and is based on the book Your Pregnancy Week by Week by Dr. Glade Curtis, MD, and me, Judith Schuler, MS. The information in our books and podcasts is a general informative guide about pregnancy. None of the information we provide is intended to replace, countermand, or conflict with the advice given to you by your own doctor. Always follow his or her advice. Use the information you learn here as a starting place in your dialogue to help you put your pregnancy concerns, questions, or interests into words. The goal of every pregnancy is a healthy mom and a healthy baby. To that end, our podcasts cover many topics. In each weekly podcast, we'll highlight information contained in the same weekly discussion in our book. We suggest you read each weekly chapter to learn further information, such as how baby is growing and changing and how you're growing and changing too. Our book also contains illustrations of changes in baby or you, advice for dads, charts, lists, boxes, an exercise for every week, a comprehensive glossary, hints, tips, snippets, and blurbs we just can't reproduce in a podcast. So let's get started on this week's discussion. We're going to look at week 27. Your second trimester is now over and your third trimester begins this week. You're 2/3 of the way to your goal, the birth of your baby. Baby may be moving a lot now. Movement can range from a faint flutter to brisk motions, painful kicks, and pressure. You may even feel it when baby gets the hiccups. When I was pregnant with my son, he got the hiccups nearly every day around 9 a.m. I felt very connected to him during those times and always looked forward to his hiccup routine. You may be wondering how often babies should move. Studies show an active baby moves at least 10 times in 2 hours. It isn't unusual for a baby to have quiet times, and many women report baby is more active at night. Some women complain of pain under their ribs and in their lower abdomen when baby moves. This type of pain isn't usually a problem, but it may cause you discomfort. If baby isn't as active as what seems normal or what you expected, discuss it with your doctor. You can always go to the office to hear baby's heartbeat if it hasn't been moving in its usual pattern. Your doctor may want you to do a kick count to record how often you feel baby move in a certain period of time. The test is done at home and can provide reassurance about baby's well-being. Did you detox before you got pregnant? It might have been a good idea then, but it's not now. Toxins released from cells enter the bloodstream and could pass to baby through the placenta. Not good for baby. You might also get dehydrated, and if you detox, you probably won't get the nutrients you need. Instead of detoxing, pay attention to your nutrition. Wait until you're back on your feet after baby's birth to think about detoxing once again. Discovering a breast lump is significant during pregnancy or any other time. It may be more difficult to feel a lump during pregnancy because of breast changes. We hope you're examining your breasts every month. If you find a lump, let your doctor know immediately. You may need a mammogram or ultrasound. Even though it may seem early, now's the time to sign up for childbirth education classes. You'll have time to practice what you learn, and you may be able to finish classes before baby is born. Childbirth classes usually last 4 to 6 weeks. They can help you learn about what happens at the hospital and during labor and delivery. They usually cover different childbirth methods, cesarean delivery, and pain relief choices. Sometimes instructors try to tell you a natural vaginal birth is the ideal way to have a baby. This sets many women up to believe they have failed if they ask for an epidural or need a cesarean delivery. That is so wrong. The goal in every pregnancy, labor, and delivery is a healthy mom and a healthy baby. If procedures are necessary to deliver your baby safely, be glad they're available. You're not a failure if a procedure you didn't plan to use is necessary. It's all for the health and safety of you and baby. Vitamins A, B, and E are very important during pregnancy. Be sure you're getting the right amount of each. Vitamin A supports baby's growth and helps you with postpartum tissue repair. Your prenatal vitamin tablet probably contains some. You also get it from cheese, eggs, milk, yogurt, and oily fish. Supplementation during pregnancy is not recommended. There are lots of different types of B vitamins. The various types can help with preventing birth defects and mood swings and help you deal with anemia, depression, and fatigue. Vitamin E helps build muscles and red blood cells. You usually get enough if you eat meat. Check with your pharmacist or read the label on your prenatal vitamin to see if it supplies 100% of the recommended daily allowance. If it doesn't, consult your doctor. This may be a good time to consider taking a baby moon. What's a baby moon? It's a pre-baby vacation for expectant parents to reconnect and to enjoy each other before baby comes. It usually focuses on relaxing and pampering, taking walks, sleeping in, laying by the pool, shopping, taking pictures, and building memories. It's a time to enjoy each other's company. Before you make plans, discuss it with your doctor. Don't pay any deposits or buy non-refundable tickets without first getting his or her okay. Your doctor may have valid reasons you shouldn't travel. If you do take a baby moon, relax and enjoy the baby-free environment. It won't be long until you'll both be involved in the crazy life of parenting. During pregnancy, many women experience more gas, flatulence, than normal. What you eat definitely has an impact on gas production, and foods that trigger gas in you may change each trimester. Eat slowly to help reduce the amount of air you take in. Keep exercising. It can help break up gas pockets. Stay away from certain foods, including sugar, some dairy, and bread products, if they cause you problems. Did you know you can exercise just about anywhere? No, I'm not talking about doing jumping jacks in the parking lot or leg raises in the produce department, but you can do some subtle exercises while you're out and about. They can strengthen some of the muscles you'll be using during labor and delivery. Rise up and down on your toes to work calves. Spread your feet slightly apart and do subtle side lunges to work quadriceps. Clench and relax your buttock muscles. Do the Kegel exercise to strengthen pelvic floor muscles. Tighten and hold in tummy muscles. Practice controlling your breathing. All these exercises work muscles you're going to be using soon, so it's never too early to start. Over 1.5 million people in the United States have some form of lupus. The most common symptom is joint pain. Other symptoms include fever, high blood pressure, rashes, or skin sores. Your pregnancy will probably be considered high risk if you have lupus, although most lupus pregnancies are completely normal. About 35% of pregnant women with lupus have antibodies that interfere with the placenta's function. To deal with this situation, heparin therapy may be recommended. If you had kidney damage from previous flare-ups, be on the lookout for kidney problems during pregnancy. Steroids are generally prescribed to treat lupus. A stress steroid may be given during labor. After birth, some experts believe steroids should be given or increased to prevent a flare-up in the new mom. A woman with lupus can breastfeed, however, some medications, including prednisone, may interfere with milk production. My sister has lupus and has had 2 pregnancies. Both of my nephews were born without problems. With her second son, she participated in a study of pregnant lupus patients, which revealed if a woman's lupus was in remission when she got pregnant, she could probably have a problem-free pregnancy and delivery. She did with both of her boys. Remember, our podcasts give you the highlights of what may be happening in any given week. Check our book, Your Pregnancy Week by Week, for more detailed information. You may also want to check out our book for partners, Your Pregnancy for the Father-to-Be. It covers pregnancy from a man's point of view and provides lots of valuable information a man may find very useful. If you want to find out more about our podcast, visit our website, yourpregnancyweekbyweek.com. If you're looking for something specific, check out the podcast topics list. It details topics covered in each podcast, so you can listen to a particular podcast or read a certain chapter week if you want more information, or if you want to check out something you missed or a topic we haven't covered yet.